never felt so hard as I did that day, when you got down on your knees and began to pray. Hold on real tight, I got something to say. Why don't you stroke me up and down? Come on, you know the way. Oh, I gotta chill, cause your fingers in my butthole freaking me so good.
Everything is where it is should be before we're in this podcast. Let's begin! Welcome to another episode of Sick or Not Sick, guys. We are here with Keely.
Hello.
Justine.
Hey.
Your host, other host, Mitchell Duncan. And we got our two lovely guests today. It's Emerald Hill and Dougie Swales.
Hello.
So thank you guys for being on the podcast. I know, Doug, you are kind of, you didn't know you were going to be on the podcast, but you're here now. So thank you for being on the podcast. What trepidations do you have about doing this podcast right now?
Well, there's like no trepidations, I guess. I just found out coming around the corner what we're going to be looking at and discussing. And was like, yeah, I'm up for it. I hope they're not.
It's 12:25 on a Sunday, so why not? Emerald, you guys are both comedians as well, so like, do you think maybe this might give you some inspiration for some bits down the line?
I think so, probably. You know, like opening up a little bit about the ins and outs of what it's like.
The ins and outs of the ins and outs.
Yeah, exactly. It's like, what better, thing to do on your day of rest than to rest your eyes on some meat?
Well, they're not all going to be meaty dicks, unfortunately. I don't think so. Some of them will be absolutely horrendous. Like, some of the highlights have been like some really fantastic looking dicks. Some have been like dicks that we think might have like actual medical problems.
Yeah.
Some dicks that like last episode that we did had lots of piercings in and around and on and
It's
fucking
brutal.
tattoos.
What
It's just,
straps did he put in your ears? There was 11 of them in his
dick.
no, not his dick, his balls.
His balls.
But he also had like a tracer in his
Balls.
in the shaft, and then like a
He might have had like that, what is it, elephantitis?
nope. He had a tattoo of a. Well, I don't think he had testicles, so that's why he could fit those things into me. But
Empty sack got pierced is what we're thinking.
yeah.
It was wild.
And that's the episode we had Danny on.
Right. Mention something about like being traumatized.
Yeah.
That's what we do here. We traumatize people.
Yeah, you will
Sorry,
never
Doug.
forget. You will never forget us when you leave.
I think it's funny. Even my phone has it. Justine and Doodle.
We're thinking like
damn
the PTSD.
Yes.
Penis traumatic stress. Yeah.
So as always, let's go through the categories. First category is first look and first take, where we do a general discussion of the dick that we see. Size is self-explanatory. Grooming, self-explanatory. Lighting. Lighting is something a little bit like if they have like a fancy light or it's like a nice like window lighting, like we kind of judge it by that, natural light, that sort of thing.
Exposed. Yeah.
I think the most controversial one is aesthetics and background, because there's a lot of dick pics we get from just like a washroom that's like a dirty washroom that we don't really enjoy, or like a bathroom or like a bedroom where like they've just thrown the sheets off and just taken it. It's like, we want some creativity here, guys. We want to like mix it up a little bit.
Last week too. I ended it on good.
So
Yes,
do people submit these to
Yep.
your guys' show?
Yes.
They just say,
Yeah.
hey, I want my dick on the
And they're like
Yes.
And do they
weird
put
about
their
it.
name in it?
For the rate.
yeah,
And they want feedback.
when we no when we first started asking, we got so many on the once.
So this isn't like dicks of family and friends and
I hope not. I don't know. We told them to do it
doesn't recognize
anonymously.
anybody.
Now we do have to share. Oh, and then we have Pizzazz bonus boner, which is again additional if you find something unique or something that you like about it. Then we do notes, nicknames, fun anecdotes, that sort of thing, and then we do a fuck, marry, kill at the end of the episode. Now we're banking this episode, but last weekend Keely and I were at a wrestling show. Thank you, Smash Wrestling, and we were all lined up in the back. And then this one guy, I asked these two gentlemen to move from their seats because Keely was they had taken Keely's seat. And then one guy was like, "Hey, you're Mitch, right?" I'm like, "Yes." How do you know me? And at this point, I'm like 3 beers in. I'm fucking high as a fucking kite. I'm like, first everything like that. And he's like, "I know you." I'm like, "How the fuck do you know me?"
His voice.
Yeah.
Or something like that.
He knows his voice, and he was like, "Recognize my voice from the podcast." Now, side note is that Keely says that this gentleman has actually sent in his dick pic a bunch of times.
Submission, and he interacts with the podcast on socials like crazy. Like, I made the mistake of calling him our little buddy one time, and now it's just a
Hey, it's your
wild
boy.
So
Yeah.
we actually got to meet a fan in person, so it was very awesome for me. I'm famous, guys. No big deal.
Did he get you to sign a dick?
No, thank God.
At least he did it anonymous. We can say it.
So thank you for
Thank
coming out to the show, or
Yeah.
thank you for listening, and
I didn't get anything from that fucking wrestling show, but all right.
what?
You said thanks for coming out to the show,
Yeah,
to the wrestling show. Oh, you're
Yeah.
talking to them.
yeah. No, I'm talking to the guy. Thanks for the
Ah.
wrestling show. Thank you for listening to our podcast, our show.
Yeah.
This is a
Great.
show.
It's just being grateful.
Yeah, dude, I
You're a
felt
nice-
so
you're a
happy, and then
nice guy.
Keely buzzed it
He's
for
so
me. Fucking
Yeah, selling that Christmas wish from like brief past.
no,
No?
no,
You didn't have
Christmas.
this
A little
No.
bit.
I did not. I did not.
Mitch felt
Ghost
very
freaked me out.
special.
I did.
So I don't.
Well, I was also
that I
really
took
fucking
photos.
high too. I was like, and our friends were there, and they're like, "No way, this is fucking happening, right?" now." So, like, all right, are you two ready?
Yeah.
Yep.
Justine, are you ready?
Yep. Beer cracked, joint ready. Good.
Okay. Dick number one.
Dick.
Sometimes we chant, yeah, dick number one. Dick number one.
Oh, fuck, I gotta turn the TV on.
Idiot. Always a little tentative before the dick goes on the screen too. It's like, what's gonna happen?
Misery,
Yeah.
just complete misery.
So do they see the dick too? The people watching
No,
it? Okay,
no.
okay.
We
No,
had
yeah,
to start a
yeah.
Patreon and get permission to show their
Or
dicks and stuff.
fans or something.
Yeah, we're gonna work on that.
It's live or
Record, yeah. So like,
Right.
we have 2 in the bank. We're
People
gonna
do
re-release
wanna
this
see
in
the
March and like
dicks.
Oh,
get some more
absolutely.
consistency. Plus in March we can like travel around a bit more, like warmer weather, hopefully. So,
Cool.
oh, there we go. There's TV.
I'm just trying to get this to.
Doug doesn't seem to be. He's like in a puff of smoke behind a puff of smoke. behind the screen. It's just like it's like fucking that '70s show all over again.
I don't smoke, but I'm probably high. I'll be like, then, yeah, man, that was a great dick. Total pizzazz boom.
Sorry, I'm having an issue with the.
Dude.
It wouldn't go on the fucking thing. They won't bring up the thing to cast it, which
Maybe
it normally does.
Shot
But
it. Or shot it.
Shy dick.
Close the.
Yeah, that'll help.
from
That'll
a-
help. That'll help Keely.
Yeah. It will. Maybe you don't know, Mitch. Maybe you don't know.
I can't believe this. I'm getting excited for this dick.
Yeah. Watch this be the biggest
Gotta stop
disappointment
right
ever.
now.
You know what I want is I want Doug to be like, I know that guy. Just from
Just from the dick.
That's really gonna work now.
It's like, holy shit, that's me.
No, Emerald, before we start this, like, the reason we started this podcast is because like Justine was single at the time and she was receiving so many unsolicited pics. You are a very young, pretty female comedian. How many unsolicited dick pics have you received in your lifetime?
You know what? Not a lot. Not really a lot or any. I actually feel left out. Is there like a perception that I would receive? A
No,
lot?
it's just what men do, right? They just send random dick pics to random women. And like because you are like a person that puts himself on a stage, I feel like people would seek you out on your Instagram or Twitter or anything and just be like, hey,
I'm
you know?
too intimidating. Obviously, I'm too intimidating. Too like like look like the kind of bitch that would find you and make chaos happen. Like, no, I'm not. But like,
There we
I'm so frustrated that now I haven't received a lot of dick pics.
Oh. Sorry, this
Yikes.
fucking is too tall now, Mitch.
oh, here, I'll fix it. I'll fix it.
Blocking the tip. Just the tip.
Just the tip, though.
Yeah.
That's
No.
not gonna do
Yeah.
shit.
That was so helpful.
Was it?
No.
Yeah.
What about a different one?
I got it.
Hey, we're on a ship doing the podcast. Whoa, that's perfect.
All right.
Mitchell, can you tell if this guy's been circumcised or not?
Yes, he has been circumcised.
I just wanted to make sure we're.
All right, anyone's first thoughts, concerns, anyone?
My first thought is wow. Big.
It's not pretty.
Is
Very
that a
veiny.
shadow or is pants wet?
Pants wet, for sure.
I think his pants are wet.
For sure. But like,
Is it
why in that
real?
spot? It is real.
You
This is real.
think stuck that in their pants and then
That'd
stuck
be
it out
funny.
the hole that you pee through?
Yeah, see,
It kind of looks like one of those like big molds, the suction cup ones. Kind of looks like that.
I was gonna say that's my first complaint is like I don't like the underwear because it looks like it's not real. Almost,
Yeah.
you know?
Yeah.
And
Shaves
it's
his stomach. For
hard
sure.
to tell grooming because of it being like just.
But
Yeah,
he
but he-
does shave his stomach. So
Yeah,
you
I imagine.
assume
And he
would
shaves his
go
arms too. His
down
arms are
the
hairless.
rest of the way. Maybe he's a
Swimmer.
sportsman.
A
Yeah.
swimmer.
Yeah, it looks like he might.
Man, there'd be a lot of resistance if that's
You
what
want
you were fucking trunks.
Got a lot of slippers.
There might be a pole vault.
I don't know. We can't
Well,
see
well,
those.
yeah, that's a big fucking dick. Is
Yeah.
what we're saying.
Thank you.
All right, so what we're seeing here is
Not
a
jealous at all.
African American man with his dick out between his Hanes underwear, and there's a wet spot on his left leg for some reason, and I can't tell if he's hard or is it soft.
What are you talking
Because it's
about?
bent down. Like, is it just so big that just like weighs down and goes down?
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that is
Heavy.
very veiny.
And it might. So
There's no
look at all
like one
these
singular
creases.
power vein.
He might not be circumcised.
Yeah,
he
might
might
be
have pulled it.
No,
right
but this.
back.
Ooh, God, yeah.
I think that's a stretch.
That's so fucking painful.
I think.
So fucking painful.
No, I think it is.
Oh God.
Grab the whole cherry.
Yes, I agree. It is.
Put it back
I shut the
on.
window so we wouldn't be able to look out either. It's just really-
This is the longest I've ever looked at someone.
I know.
All right,
Then
so
there's other things
Not
that
so
you
bad.
gotta figure out.
now I do. All right,
Background. Just got up.
Yeah. but he's got like a nice frame,
Yeah.
a bed frame. Like it's got a wood door, so
And
it
the
looks like a
light, which means they have to be clean, right?
yeah.
Not necessarily.
Yeah.
There could be a bunch. Of
He's an
stuff
in
things
shape.
we can't
He's
see.
an in shape guy. He's got a good dick fruit going on.
Yeah.
No, I'm good. Doug,
Yeah.
break it down for us. Do your scores.
Yeah.
Have you written anything
You
down?
want me
yet?
to say this? I'm doing it.
Yes. Yeah, that's how we do it.
First take, a first look. I don't want to be too judgmental, but I'll.
You're allowed to.
Yeah.
You're
Yeah.
allowed to say whatever you
He
want.
has
Yeah.
judgmentalism.
Well, it's kind of scary looking, but So, but other than that, I got to give him about a 15 out of 20, wouldn't I?
I don't know.
Up to
Would
you,
you?
man.
Well, just because I want to be fair, and I don't want him to be jealous either. I give him a
Goodness.
15.
I choked at yoga and ruined it for like 90% of the people. That
And am I
we're
going
in the middle
down?
of meditation, and I'm like,
Sorry.
I almost said, am I going down on it? Am I going down the list, or are we just all?
Yep. You. So
well, I thought you said I don't know if I would go down on him, and I'm like, oh.
No, even
I think
if I was interested, I
it's like, that's strictly a hand job dick. You do not put that in your mouth.
That's on the side, you know.
Yeah.
Side.
That's not going down the
I'll
esophagus.
say honestly, I don't know. I don't speak for everybody, but I would say women might be intimidated by that. That's so size wise, I give him about a 12 because you're definitely a big man.
Yeah.
Grooming, I don't know. By the rest of his shit, not the
You're gonna fucking beat this dog.
grooming is hard to tell. He's got no hairs on the side of it.
Stop it.
Fuck those out. I don't know.
Wait,
Yeah, I'd have to give him a 10. Well, I don't know. He hid it under his underwear. So 10 for grooming. I'll give him a 12. We'll match up the size. The lighting? Oh, I think it's impeccable lighting. You can clearly see it.
You can see all of it.
Yes.
The end is shimmering. I'll give him about a 17 for lighting. Oh, aesthetics and background? That's acceptable. Give him 15 for that. I'm not going to throw anything for the pizzazz. Or do you always?
No, that's optional. That's a question mark. It has a question mark. That means it's optional.
Okay. So what do I got? 32.
he'll still be barking right above us, but now he's locked in my room, so we'll be able to see.
71.
It's because every time he comes
Alright.
here, he wants to come down and see
I'm
the
not
new people,
professional.
but
We are not
fucking
groceries.
TV's in my basement.
You will.
Down here.
Yeah.
71 though. That's a pretty good.
Yeah.
Healy, break down.
So I did 15 for first look or first take because that's a big dick, and
We all know that Keely's the size queen.
Yeah.
it's come out in the podcast
Yeah.
a number of times that I love a big dick.
Yeah.
So that gets good marks for me. But I don't love that it's coming out of the shorts.
Yeah.
So that lost some points for me. I'd like to see the rest of it. 15. For size, I
There's
did
more of it?
18. Yes, I am a science major. You know it is. So I'm more than happy with that dick. That's a little too big. Grooming, I did 10 because he does shave his tummy, but you can't see anything else.
Mm-hmm.
What's going on down there?
I mean, like his legs look very hairless. I think he's sure. I think he shaved
must be
his
just
entire
flexing.
body. Yeah,
He does something.
But he
with
doesn't do it
speed.
or he just likes to look good.
He's a cyclist, or
You know.
I knew a guy that used to shave his entire body too.
just for fun.
Doug, he liked because he
Doug?
did not this guy, a different Doug, but because he didn't like putting tanning oil through hair, it grossed him out, so he shaved his whole body.
Why is he putting tanning oil on?
Because he's a hairless wonder. I don't know. It was just he was a very brown.
Himself.
Was he a workout dude?
No,
Oh,
no.
must be-
So
Did the
Was he
biggest
jacked?
belly?
Oh.
No, not at all.
So this is a wrestling thing. The more tan you look, the more skinnier you'll look on TV.
Was he a
So like a
wrestler?
lot of people who tan because you want to look skinnier in life. So
yes, yes. Yeah.
That's so funny. For my hitting 10 because it is a little overexposed for me. The light in the background also kind of takes away. If the light in the background was off,
Just so
I
we
feel
know,
like
the
it'd be a little
tip
better.
is not cut off in the actual photo. The fucking TV is doing a weird
Yeah.
thing. So
That could have changed my score.
I just want to blame it on my laptop.
it's just
Cutting
it
off.
doesn't do too much, but yeah.
No, we get the idea.
If
I'm
either
pretty
one,
sure we can figure out some
Zoom out.
I tried that earlier. I ended up
With this guy, I don't think so.
it's gonna be that big no matter what.
We do not need to enhance this one.
For aesthetics and background, I did 5 just because of the messy bed and the framing of the photo is not great.
Mhm.
Jeez, I went overboard.
Our guests
Guests are
always
normally too nice at the
way too
beginning.
nice on the first one.
Yeah.
It happens every time.
Second and third one, you'll have a way different opinion. Yeah. All of a sudden, you'll notice your scores plummet unless there's a really nice one.
Yeah. So that was a total of 58 and no pizzazz.
Oh,
Emerald.
fuck it.
Don't worry.
Don't
about it.
overthink it,
Don't worry
Doug.
about
Don't overthink it.
So for first take, I did an 18. Like, even though I said I didn't like the underwear, I didn't think it was like, I'm not gonna.
Didn't take too much of
The
it.
wet. I'll tell you what. The wet spot bugs me.
You like that?
I don't understand the wet spot.
And
I'm scared now.
Normal.
ridge.
Lots of lies.
There has to be some time between like not taking the picture and taking the picture. Anyway, like there was obviously a reason, a thought process, and then there was anyway. The size I said 20 out of 20. I think you have to appreciate.
And this is why couples break up after.
There, for our listeners, we've had 2 couples break up after they've been on the podcast.
Not fucking day after.
No, but like there's some discussions had afterwards.
I mean, kind of.
What was all that?
Yeah.
Anyway, it looks good. I've got it looks good.
Clean anyway.
Can't complain,
Fuck's
absolutely.
sakes, I see you saying the guests are too kind.
Yeah.
Lighting, I gave it a 19. I can see everything. What's wrong with the lighting?
Yeah, he's upset.
I look
Aesthetic, I did give it a 7. I do agree. I think that he needed to turn the light off and maybe just like throw that little blanket or something, like taking like 3 seconds.
Yeah.
It's the effort, man.
So this is a typical thing that we've come across podcasts where like guys with huge dicks like this guy has, they take no effort to like showcase.
Small ones put
Yeah.
so much effort into it.
Yeah. Whereas like the big
Yeah.
ones, mind you, we have had a few photographs where like it's a huge cock and they've taken the effort to actually really showcase how big it is. But
Yeah.
the majority of the time, you can tell that their guy is egotistical dicks essentially.
Ego did.
Yeah.
Ego trip dicks.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Nice.
I could trip over that one for sure.
Yeah, like a log.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
If he was like lying down and I was walking, I just hit my foot, like tumble over.
Yeah.
Hopefully not on top
You
of
get
it.
knocked out.
Because like
There's a slap with that bit.
there's like another spot.
Off the room, you go flying.
There's like another hard dick that just pierces my heart, and that's how I die. Death by dick.
What is that you're gonna
I
say?
say it's like, why is there a bruise on
Is there
your
a
cheek?
pussy,
Hmm?
there a pussy podcast? And,
Yeah.
No, because that would be offensive.
oh, of course.
So another part of the reason for this podcast is that like men get a lot of power from their dicks, right?
And
So
they're
then
sending
they
unsolicited.
unsolicitedly send their dick pics to a lot of women over the course of time.
Yeah, I've got a few.
Women don't really send a boob pic
man.
like hey,
Choice.
and like men don't get offended by it. So like the reason why we have this podcast essentially is like kind of like getting guys
Taking power back.
taking the power back and trying to get guys to like maybe put some more effort into it.
Take it forward.
Yeah.
If
I've never
you
sent a dick pic in my
receive
life.
An unsolicited dick pic. It better be a good fucking picture.
Yeah,
That's all.
just make it look nicer. So I'm not like, well, what the fuck is going
I'll be
on?
honest, I've never
Sent and
maybe I'm a little too, I've never sent the.
A lot of people haven't.
Yeah, a lot of
I
people
get-
haven't.
No,
And there's no. If I ask for it, great. But if I haven't, don't do it.
Always ask for consent, man. That's the consensus of
Still
it.
teaching Mitch about it, but at least he's not.
No, I've always been like, hey, would you like to see my dick?
Except with
Like,
Tyler. You don't have consent with Tyler.
I've never sent him a dick pic, but thank you for reminding me. Let me just. What's his Instagram
I know
handle?
now.
What's his Instagram handle?
when it comes from
I'll be right back, guys. I gotta.
when it comes from your phone though, and it's a black dick, I know it's not you.
No, I'd show Tyler my entire thing. Why not? Just to make it more awkward at the shows.
Who's next?
Oh, sorry. I'll go.
Oh, did you break it in all?
Yeah,
Okay.
58.
All right.
Wow.
Oh, there we go. It came back. I was like, where's the
Oh, what
option?
was you finish? What was your total?
I do want to.
Oh, it's too
Do you want? Do you need a calculator?
No, I'm just.
All right. So first look, first take it at 10. I don't really like it just coming out of the boxers. It's just lackluster. Lose.
And shitty boxers,
Okay.
to be honest. Hanes are not very comfortable.
Well,
They're very cottony. They're not great for it.
yeah. Everybody has their own.
Doug, do not show me your dick.
Is it Hanes?
He's
Is
doing it.
Hanes?
He's doing it.
Are you wearing Hanes?
Hanes his way.
You want Hanes?
Bro, I told you 71.
Size I went 15 because yeah, it looks big. I'm not a size queen. Grooming I went 15 because if you shave your stomach, I'm assuming you probably trim your balls, but and the nails, like his hands look nice.
Yeah.
It's clean. It doesn't look disgusting.
Small hands for a huge cock, though, eh?
That makes it look bigger
Not
though.
necessarily.
Maybe he's just holding his hand in a weird way, like it's
Yeah,
further
cock
back.
stain on the underwear.
Like where to.
Yeah,
That's like that's splooge. That's something.
it's a lot. Mhm.
That's how do you get it over there? Like, would you just straight up in your?
Well, it literally probably could. Steve probably had his leg.
I think so.
light or something.
Directed.
Lighting I did 10.
Very pissed off.
It's not horrible, but it's not great. I don't know. It's a little bit of glare on the tip. And aesthetics background 5 because you should make your fucking bed. So total of 55. No pizzazz bonus.
All right. First looking for first take for me is 12 out of 20. Just because like I think we've seen this one so many times. Like I'm not really like it's a huge dick, but it's like there's nothing.
There's
really-
nothing exciting or
There's nothing really outside of it.
Yeah.
I mean, like,
Yeah.
good for you, man. Like you could do so much more of that thing, but you just choose to be lazy. Size 18 out of 20. That thing is a massive cannon. Holy shit. That one is not one I'm like, if I see that, I'm like, I'm stepping like, not today, disco lady, like slowly backing away out the door, starting my car, and leaving. Grooming 10 out of 20 because obviously he takes care of the rest of his body in that sense. So I imagine that he does it downstairs. How weird would it be if the rest of the
It was a huge bush. All the and you're like, why didn't you save your stomach, you weirdo?
Yeah.
Just like what is it called?
1970s push.
That's what I'm hoping for.
Was it a bait and switch?
Yeah, exactly.
Lighting 10 out of 20. Nothing too overly impressive with it. It's kind of seemed like it's just open in front of a window. So I mean, like. Hopefully he's not doing that while his neighbor's like doing their lawn or something like that.
Maybe have a heart attack or just like, holy fuck, look at that
It's
dick.
an old lady. Oh my stars.
Yeah. All of a sudden she comes knocking on the door. You got my grab.
I have some sugar cane.
What?
Good boy.
Called role playing, Keely.
Yeah, you're gonna be this little old lady giving sugar candy.
Wait.
It's not.
What'd you say?
Pain.
Sugar
Oh, they
cane.
said you were being the little old lady giving him candies.
Well, I should probably get
That's
some candy as well.
better than
That's what I
what
thought.
he's doing.
I don't really listen.
People,
to people.
dude, come on. You know that shit happens. There's role playing in all sorts of avenues.
What are you talking about?
If
Can
you
we move
think
on?
about it, it's on the internet, is what you're saying.
Yeah.
Do some white. Oh, sorry.
Aesthetics or background is 8 out of 20 because I mean it's nothing again. I do like the wood frame for the bed. Like that looks
That
really
is
nice.
a-
That's so like it's a good.
Board kind of looks nice.
Is that the headboard? I thought it was a
sturdy
door.
bed. That man looks
Oh
like
yeah, that's the headboard. Yeah.
Those would be there, so it's probably a head.
Oh yeah, yeah.
It kind
It
of
is a
matches
headboard.
the other spot.
It matches the tone of his dick. Yeah, it's actually, you know what? That actually brings the whole thing together.
Are you gonna increase your score?
No, but like it's a, I like it.
Mitch's
Good style.
Yeah.
Yet again.
I nicknamed this one anyway because Emerald kind of stopped anyway. For a total score of 58 out of 100.
58.
Score twins.
What was Justine's score on it?
55.
What was yours?
78.
78. Nice.
Perfect.
See, told you our guests are always really nice on the first one.
That bonus I put not applicable. So
Yeah.
Correct. Anyone got any last thoughts or concerns about this one?
No.
Take a drink, everyone. And that's the game as well. Anytime Justine or Keely burp, we take a drink.
Oh, okay, I still got some of the good stuff.
There's some good stuff over there. Don't worry.
There's a beer fridge right there. Go nuts.
All right. Any last thoughts or concerns?
No.
All right. Let's take a quick little commercial break and move on to our next dick.
I actually have to pee, so let's take a real break this time.
I'm gone. I'm lost inside a fantasy. From now on, I exist only in this song. But what I mean is, I love you. I really love you. I love to be in you. But what I mean is that I care. I really care. Care for your glitter.
you know, open covers like this, because if you get your nail, you forget it's there and you go like that, it doesn't rip off, it just pulls and it's like, and then it really hurts. But yeah, if you get used to them, they're fun.
I bent my fucking one nail back yesterday when we were putting wood in the fire at Flux. So I hurt like a bitch and bent it back to like here in the center of my. Just like.
We were our cat tree broke, and so we went to Home Depot to get some wood, and got a huge ass splinter in my hand. This old British lady who was working there, she's like, "Oh, she's just trying to get it to me." She's like, "Nope, knife." And just sliced me open.
It works.
Yeah, no, it works. It's fine.
Home
I mean,
Depot, take an extra step. Make
Right.
the other customers okay. Like, I would not trust some old bitch with a knife in my hand.
No.
I'd be like,
no,
no.
She was lovely, and she was from England, and so she had this nice soothing voice. So you could tell you could trust her.
Or you just wanted to. I don't know.
Stuck you.
Pretty sure you don't have a good judge of character there, Doodle.
Yeah, I hang out with you fucking idiots, of course.
Exactly.
Honestly.
I can feel the love.
I can confirm.
Yeah, I didn't look at you, but these
I
two.
know.
Yeah.
I can feel the love. But that's all right. I don't want to feel your love.
We might have been doing this podcast for too long, to be honest.
Yeah, let's get that sponsorship.
Yeah, let's get the second dick on the roll.
All
Hit
right.
record.
I never hit pause. So
It's
we're good.
not. Oh, is it?
It says fucking recording.
Yeah,
It's so slow. So slow. Yeah.
Or bitches, yeah.
Gotta show off the goods, right? The nails.
You got it, want it.
Yep.
That's right.
Sorry, Barb wants to see if I want these things from the auction.
Nice.
Jesus Christ. She's like, there's a snake. Do you want the snake? For Halloween.
Where's the snake getting my boots?
So
All right.
what do you do? 3 dicks? Totally?
Yeah.
So
That's
they're
why
all-
there's a fuck, marry, kill, because you have the 3, so.
Yeah, we didn't always do a fuck, marry, kill. We added that a few months ago, 2
Yeah.
months
Oh,
ago.
God.
Jesus Christ! What is he wearing?
Too.
That is some kinky things.
Oh, so he's a baseball player. So he's wearing. Oh, he's probably like a thrower, pitcher maybe.
That'd be
Because that's
good.
Thrower.
no, but like, they all throw. But that's probably
catcher.
no. That guy. That's a I think a shoulder support. I think.
That's what I mean. He's not a catcher.
But why is it leather? I thought it'd be more athletic.
No, that's a kink thing, dude. That's not a
Underneath
sports
his-
thing.
He's wearing baseball pants.
What?
Yeah, he's getting ready for something. Like that's
I
just
think-
It doesn't look like he's in the locker room.
I think he's in the private washroom of the locker room. What is that team? Fucking is that?
That'd be great if you were trying to catch someone coming around the corner.
Guys, can you make out those words on the left hand side? Is that S-A?
Gotta-
We gotta find out what this fucking team is.
This is cattle.
Cattle?
I don't know.
Baseball cattle. Let's see.
I don't think that's
I tell you, he's got a hell of a curveball.
Yeah.
right.
It does.
And see, there's no bunching on this one, so that's for sure cut.
Mm-hmm.
I think the last guy was uncut
Well, maybe I don't know.
because of all
I
the
don't look at
bunching
him
around the
almost
head. This
generally.
is nothing.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, the foreskin's removed on this one. I think it was
For
so
sure
narrow.
it is, yeah.
No, nothing's coming up for cattle and baseball.
Don't actually. That was a joke, man. I don't think that's actually what it. Look how
No,
many
because
roads
it's
are
not
missing.
because there's not just like major league teams. There's like AAA
Is it
base.
Seattle? What does it say? I don't know.
Oh,
man.
that is a Seattle
I
jersey. I think
suppose,
so.
too.
You're right. Probably not a pro then.
I would assume no pro is going to send us their dick.
Could you imagine though? Could you imagine? Oh my god.
Baseball, but he's the.
What is it? Number 40 on Seattle
Maybe
Mariners.
pro.
Let's see.
I don't think those are the right colors for them, is it?
It is. They have
Mariners
different
are
colors.
blue green, aren't they?
Yeah.
So is that hair? Like, is that
I think it is sticking out. I think it is
Where?
like that cloud
around his dick.
Yeah, that cloud.
Right there.
This on
Yeah.
the top part?
Yeah, I think that's hair.
It's shadow.
Oh, is that his balls sticking out?
Those are his balls for sure, and those are hairless. Like, I don't see a drop of hair on that ball. Can you zoom?
Trying. It's not
Okay.
jamming anything.
We gotta get a close up on this.
I'm not even zooming in on that.
God, if we have like a major league baseball player listening to this podcast, we gotta get him on.
He'll never
Yeah.
share it.
Yeah, he's not gonna fucking talk about it, you dummy. Yeah,
But when he retires,
why am I having such a
Could be the bat boy.
I hope so.
I think that
He's
cock's too
already
big to be a
fucking
bad boy.
bat, man. Holy
Yeah,
shit.
like-
I can't.
I know I can't find number 40 either.
That's like the size of a little league bat. Like,
It's in this.
is that bigger than the last one?
No.
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 Are we sure?
I think
Yeah.
it's girthier.
I think it. I'm
No,
pretty sure
I think
it kind of
it's
gets
same.
girthier as it goes out. It's got some
At least we can see
flair.
the balls in this one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it is kind of the same because he's just sticking them out the
Yeah.
hole.
There's a theme here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is this a theme you went with? Is the next one gonna have this too?
No. No, next one.
I really need to know what that
I
fucking
saved
thing on top
the
is.
next one. I decided to change the order.
I believe that this guy is very submissive and he probably wants to be fucking walked around on
Maybe that's what
fucking
that thing
lane.
is.
I think that it's interesting that he's hiding his arm. Like he's not even showing his
Maybe he has a tattoo
I
or
know,
something.
you know what
Maybe he's got a dildo on his butt.
sticking his finger up his
There,
butt.
yeah.
You know, you get a little
He's
extra.
not
See?
Interesting.
Again, another photo that we can't really tell the grooming though, eh?
Just pop it out, yeah.
Again, he looks like, well,
No, those balls look hairless. I swear.
I wonder if I go from different programs to how to go.
I know, lighting.
oh shit. Straighten that, right? Yeah.
I think it is hair.
What?
No.
No?
What are we looking at?
I think it is hair. I think it's.
Oh, did you just get
Look at
I
the
zoomed
balls
in.
though. There's no
No.
hair on the balls. Why would there be hair on the top of the dick?
Maybe it is just a shadow.
Yeah, I'm not going to be as.
It's hard because it doesn't really get better when you zoom in. Like it doesn't
No,
make it better.
No.
You're like, all right, well, that's still shit. But all right, well,
Justin, you want to go first?
I'll give it, yeah. So first take, I'm going 7. I don't know why. I like the floor. The thing across the chest, it gave me questions. I don't know what it is. So size, I'll go 7 because I just like the number. It's not a bad dick. I like it. I like the curve. It looks great. It's fine. That's fine. Grooming, I'll go 10 because it's not probably hair. I think it is just actual shadow, like you said. So good for you. You got your balls good, or at least it looks like you did. Lighting, it's like a 5. It's not great. It's just a bathroom light, I think. Hopefully not in a public place, but. And aesthetics for background, I'm gonna go 5 because it's a bathroom. It's just kind of the window. The mirror's dirty. I don't know. Not great. Not great. So no pizzazz either. Well, maybe 5 for whatever the fuck that thing is, because I don't know what it is. So I'll give you an extra 5 for that. I don't know what that total is. 10, 20, 34, 39. Out of 100.
All right. First looking first take for me is 18 out of 20. At least they're not Hanes underwear. It's like baseball
There you go.
trousers and trainers. I mean, I don't know. I just like sports, so it's kind of like I want to figure out.
Spurts. Yay,
Spurts.
spurt.
Yeah, it's fit.
Spurt.
Yeah,
Mitch
that's
loves
weird. That
spurts.
if like this guy is an actual player and he wears something like that while they're playing, that would be
Look up what it-
weird. Like it's
Can I
fully-
Google lens on it?
Okay, this is not a sports thing. This is fully a dude who likes to be told what to do and it was told to take a picture.
in while he's playing baseball.
Thing. This is for sure a kink thing.
You don't just go out and buy baseball pants, Keely.
He's probably a sports fan, but he's also into kink.
That doesn't mean you buy baseball pants. It's a very unique fabric for baseball pants. Like, this guy is obviously a baseball player, and it has a whole outfit.
But it's also that leather yoke that he's wearing.
Which I'm saying is like a shoulder. I think it might be, actually.
There's
Tell him to send us another picture where it's topless.
We need to follow.
So we can.
What is this?
Because I think it's a shoulder support.
These guys know that, like, when you do this, they
Yeah, we tell them.
Yeah, I tell them which number they are,
They know what
what episode and what number.
Like very moral about it.
God damn it, Doug! We need answers, and we will not rest until we get the goddamn
They
truth.
almost never respond.
Yeah, like I send them. Sometimes some people send us emails like, "Well, when's my episode?" And it's like, okay, when we get an influx of them, you have to wait a little
You're
bit.
gonna be a big star.
Yeah.
True, kid.
This is like the reverse casting couch.
This guy left.
You can show us yourself. You are not to get famous.
Definitely, like,
Lefty.
it goes to the left for
Right.
sure. Yeah.
To the left.
Size, I'm giving it the same score as the last guy because it, again, pretty big, decent piece. 18 out of 20. Grooming, 10 out of 20 again because you can't really tell if they're grooming or not.
What are you calling it? A piece?
A hammer. It was a
I don't know.
schlong, a ding
I
dong.
said I love what you call
So
it.
many connotations. Lighting, again, 10 out of 20. Because it, like Justine said, it's probably just a bathroom light. It's probably not that
Well,
great.
the
or
mirror's
anything.
all dirty, too.
It's textured background, 12 out of 20 because of the thing and the jersey and
The thing in the jersey.
yeah, because we don't know what it is, right? There's like a
Yeah,
little. There's all right. So
Could be a kink. Could
to
be.
kind of tell the viewers, there's like a leather strap in between the jersey, right above on his chest, right above his nipples, and I think it's a shoulder support because I think this is an actual baseball
Why
player.
leather?
Stronger
not
material.
comfortable.
No, it's stronger material. Like shoulders get fucking worn out in baseball, so they might need that material to keep strength. I don't know. That's why I have questions, man. 12 out of 20 because it's also obviously
I might be on a leash.
a washroom.
Yeah.
I believe
Maybe.
he wants to be on a leash.
I gave him a 5 out of 20 for pizzazz boner because sports and the nickname is sports. So my total score is 73 out of 100. Emerald.
First take.
Oh, I forgot she was here. Hi,
Hey,
Annie.
Hey. First take, first look, I would say a 15 out of 20. Because I don't know where we are, and it's like the mirror is dirty.
Yeah.
And it's like,
Very
oh, and then like the size, I said 17 out of 20. It's
But I think
but it's like
Long
The other thing.
there's like a bend in it, and I think that grooming a 15. I think it's
You
it
got
looks
nuts.
clean, looks fine. You know,
Excuse me.
there was effort
Drink.
in there. Lighting, I would say a 15. I can see everything. It's just a very odd place that we're in. I don't know if it's their bathroom or their
I
like
looked at all of
a
them.
coffee shop bathroom.
Right?
Yeah. Aesthetic background, obviously a 7. I didn't like it at all. Sorry. Total 69 out of 100. I didn't give any pizzazz bonus points because why would you want to change your number from 60?
Yes, totally.
And we're gonna save you for last, Keely.
So I actually gave identical scores to this guy, but for different
Did you order
reasons.
No, but it looks like it's.
I did 15 because I hate this picture,
Yeah.
but I'm interested in the kink wear.
It's just.
Mm.
It's fucking.
So that made it extra points for me. Size 18 because that's another giant dick.
Yeah.
Fucking
Grooming
everything.
10 because again, you can't really tell.
That's
He
correct.
does his tummy. He probably does his balls. But maybe there's a big bush back there. Who knows?
That looks like the jacket.
What?
Yeah.
We can show this, can't we?
Well,
That's
that's not.
terrible.
You can't see it. Yeah.
It might be hot.
Bio.
Yeah, I'll save the link. We'll copy it. I can save it.
For grooming, again, I did 10. For lighting, I did 10 because you're just in a random bathroom. That's obviously a bathroom, that's a sink.
But there's a
Um,
chair there. That's weird.
There's a chair. Yeah, maybe
Or
like it's a fitting
garbage
room or
can
something.
with a cover on
True. Anyways, don't love it. half points. A sense and background, I did 5 because of the disgusting dirty mirror.
Yeah.
Like, I know this isn't your place, so you're not expected to clean the mirror. But also, you can do a selfie style. It doesn't have to be in the mirror.
Yeah, it's very
Points
distracting.
off.
Yeah, the mirror's fucking dirty.
And then, so that's 58. And I did a negative 1 point for the dirty mirror.
So you show the score?
Yeah.
What?
7 in total.
57. Dougie, break it down for us,
On the
please.
first look, I give him a 10 because, sorry, but dude before was
Bigger?
overwhelming. But 10's pretty still. I wouldn't want to go in the shower with either. Well, I guess I'd explain size too. I give you a 12 because it's a decent size. It looked like you could hurt somebody. Lighting, I'll say 12 because the tip could have been lit up a little more. I think you need a little more light on the head.
Oh, Doug's getting into it. I like it. Good. That's a good point. That's a good point.
And the other guy was shimmering. This is a little dull.
Oh,
Yeah, it's like,
Funky.
lighting is everything. Lighting, Devin Allen said, hey, if better lighting, I'd like that. And
has he really said
Yeah.
that ever before?
probably
I love that.
What?
It's so funny.
the aesthetic background, room looks clean. I think the chair kind of, I don't know. But I'm gonna tell you this: everybody's shitting on the mirror. I give him pizzazz 5 points for a dirty mirror because I have a dirty fucking mirror. You brush your teeth and take your dick pic. So your total, 20,
It's not even happening.
66 total.
Nice.
Nice.
Anyone else got any other nicknames or anything like to share?
No. Sports?
I like
I wrote down.
curveball.
Left
Curveball.
Lefty.
Lefty.
Or
Curveball and
Yeah,
lefty.
I like curveball too.
You definitely catch it coming around the corner.
All right, go. Anyone got everyone's wins? Did you go? Everyone scores?
All right.
Yeah, 69.
Yeah. Oh, right.
All right, cool. Well, thank you for your submission. And yes, Keely is right. It is a sex thing, not a shoulder support thing. So
It's not necessarily a sex thing, it's a kink thing,
yeah.
which is intertwined.
What's your biggest
but
kink
it's not
there, Keely?
Being told I'm pretty.
I think just being a. I think
I
that's.
have a great kink.
I
Tell me nice
think
things
that's
and
just
I'll do
being a
whatever.
gentleman. It's like a lady. That's not really a kink. That's just
Yeah,
common
well,
courtesy.
Welcome to the 21st
Yeah.
fucking century, man.
Where that's a kink. That's a kink.
It doesn't happen that often.
Oh,
Dude,
dude,
of course.
you need a hug after this episode. My goodness.
After every episode. What are you talking about?
All right, we're gonna take a quick little break and then get back to some more dicks.
Swallowed up. I'm gone. I'm lost inside a fantasy. From now on, I exist only in this song. But what I mean is, I love you. I really. 20 years, you'll be with some other dude, and I'll be still jerking off to you. But what I mean is, I love you. I really love you. I love to be in you.
All right.
And we're back with more Dick or Not Dick.
Hey.
Dougie,
Yes, sir.
how you feeling?
I feel good, bro.
Every time I leave, I feel emasculated. So it's
Yeah, well, I mean, I feel that too.
yeah. And it also become more and more gay as the podcast gone on. Like,
It's true. Mitch has really gotten more and more.
yeah,
gay.
I'd respect.
Every
I think it's not gay. It's more
I
like
didn't know
I
you-
respect the dick more. If it's a good photograph.
Yeah.
If it's not, it's like.
Yeah, you're getting a deeper understanding of what we go
So
through.
like this is this is like almost our 20th episode now.
I think so. Yeah,
Or something like that. So like to you two, like what are like some of your Hall of Fames so far? Your favorite dicks or lack thereof dicks?
Do you guys remember one of the first episodes where the guy had the upside down bush? Remember, he's one of the first. I think it was Evelyn's episode.
I don't know.
Maybe it's dyslexic.
But yeah, no, it was like. It was that one for me stands out. I don't know why.
And then the Neapolitan's always one that stands out for me.
We were so worried about that man. We thought he had gangrene on his fucking dick.
Yeah, so to kind of give you guys, so his dick was like the color of your shirt red. His thighs are white and his balls were charcoal black.
like charcoal.
Dark,
yeah,
charcoal.
it's
Like,
weird.
even
It's
like
3 different colors. It looks like
It's
animal
well dark.
so, you know, you got the face stuff.
Are we recording?
Yeah, we
Yeah.
are definitely.
We're going.
Oh wow! I hope he's not medical.
Well, we
Yeah,
asked
we
it.
asked
feedback,
Sir,
so we
let
don't
us know.
Maybe
You're okay.
No, that's good
Exactly.
to say.
I know.
Remember the dick in the field
Mm.
with the piercing?
Without the guy?
Yeah, that was one of the first ones.
Yeah.
Was that Evelyn's episode too?
Was that Brad's episode?
I don't fucking know. So many
Yeah.
episodes.
You mean Gary?
What?
She said Brad. I said Gary.
Or
Oh.
Matthew? What? I don't even remember what we called him a million times. That
There's
was
fork
wrong.
trimmer in the door if you want a blonde or something.
Should we get Evelyn on for our?
Well, the fork
1
trimmer
year
ones were free
anniversary?
too. We should get her back on, yeah.
We should do it for the 1 year anniversary.
Was she our first guest?
Yeah,
Was,
I think
yeah.
so.
Oh shit, yeah, we should.
Yeah, I think that'd be fun.
I like how much weed I smoke. I had no idea who our first guest was. I was like, she was in the beginning. I don't know which one.
She was the first, and then we had
Alright.
Blank.
and we had
We had
Blank,
someone, then we had Blank,
Shazma,
and then
just 3, wasn't he?
it's so weird that their
Wow.
relationship started with the podcast.
Pretty much.
Like kind of like really
Really?
blossomed. Yeah, she brought
some dicks.
yeah,
They bonded over dicks. Yeah.
Yeah.
she brought us a career board. She was definitely trying to get him.
Some people break up and it brought you two together.
That and the
That's
John, that and the John
Yeah.
Cleese show.
Yeah, thanks, Doodle.
You
I laughed.
can't ever say I don't support my friends.
Yeah.
Hey, babe, a little worked up after all those dicks. So
AKA what Mitch says to his wife every time he comes home.
She's always working. I'll be rock hard, like, and then it's kind of hard to stick my dick in her mouth when she's like on the phones. You know, it's like bad customer service, and they monitor the phone calls too. It's
Yeah, you're like, not good.
yeah. How can I be a service? Like, you know, it just wouldn't work out well for her, like, you
That's
know.
fair. That's fair. It's bad quality. Yeah.
Which I gotta tell you. Oh no, fuck it, I don't care. She got a new job.
You told me that
Oh,
earlier,
did
but
all
thank you.
right. See, now the one that has mine stuff.
Rehire.
Yeah, we talked about how you guys had a great weekend because she got the job and like she had the interview at like 11 and got the job at like 3 or something.
Yeah.
Like, yeah.
Good for her.
And
You know,
Go
this one's
Mafia.
actually not too bad.
Okay. All right. Should we do?
yeah, that's their
number 3?
IPA. It's like the only one that's really tolerable, but even then I don't really like it. So I'm glad
Yeah.
you're drinking it. Thank you.
You're welcome. Do you want to just take the rest home?
No, you come here. You can drink those ones. Those ones won't cost money. When I get a new fucking keg, they have to start pitching in a little bit. Not much. It's just $2. It's like $2 a fucking glass.
I
That's
just
not
started
expensive.
bringing my beer
I
again.
had to fix the kegerator again. The fucking lines are still leaking. I checked the one spot where it was leaking, and then, like an asshole, when I reconnected it and that spot wasn't leaking anymore, I didn't soap the rest of the lines. And I think there's still another leak somewhere. So 2 days later, I go to fucking pour a beer and I got no CO2. And I'm like,
You know, a lot
damn
of
it.
beer.
What?
A lot of beer.
Yeah, I love beer.
Mm.
I'm an alcoholic.
Beer and dicks.
I
Yep.
don't love dicks. I
No,
just talk
either.
about them. Yeah.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
No, but you know,
I have a lot on my phone. Poor Tyler sometimes has to go on my phone and grab. I'm like, oh, can you go like? And he's just like, there's just a fucking dick there. And I'm like, that's fine. Just grab another photo.
contacts dicks.
Yeah.
He gets it.
Oh,
Everyone
Oh,
ready for the last? Does anyone have any early fuck Mary kills that they like to? Or is it
Yeah, I
Sam?
can't determine.
I don't even know what you mean.
Too similar.
So there's always
Yeah.
fuck. What one you're gonna fuck, one you're gonna marry, one you're gonna kill, and you get to choose which one you're gonna. But you have to choose one for all three.
Like Doug, if you were to choose to fuck Mary kill the three of us, what would you
Let's
do?
not do that.
He's obviously gonna fuck Mitch.
I know,
Marry, kill, and kill me.
I think
I have-
you, Mary kill me.
Nah.
Because you're crazy.
Always getting married. Okay?
But if he kills me,
Not
he gets
like
like
No, it's between the three of us,
egg
Doug. You can't include her in the discussion. She just has to. She just gets to watch in the corner with a mask on.
Choose who she'd fuck, marry, and kill.
All right, everyone, who would you fuck Mary kill between the three of us?
Definitely gonna kill you.
I would for sure kill Mitch.
I'd kill Mitch for sure.
I'm a sweetheart, and I'm in a fucking stable relationship here. Okay, Jesus
This
Christ.
podcast is gonna be
Stable relationship. Good you.
I'm not in a relationship. Why does everyone want to marry me?
That's pity.
Idiots. Like,
I'm actually Emerald. What would you pick? That's not my decision to make.
I think you
Kill,
kill Mitch.
fuck, marry. Let's just.
You know, I don't
No,
know.
I want to hear this.
And she's got beer.
I got a kegerator, man. Yeah. Yeah.
And those Halloween parties. Those Halloween parties.
Still killing it.
Move over, Tyler.
Yeah, well,
Nah,
plus you're my friend's
never gonna
girl,
get
so.
Yeah, I think so.
Common law, then. Whatever. Who would you
Yeah.
common law fucking?
Yeah, okay, there you go. Because I'm never getting married again.
Once was enough.
Yeah.
Well, this is a very normal podcast, though.
Yeah.
Having conversations with your friends all the time.
Yeah.
Sure.
All right, well, I'm going to bring up the next dick.
Yeah, that's good.
Well, it's either church or dick pic. So, oh,
Jesus.
The tip again. So there is a tip in the photo. It's just for some reason. No, he's not. He's flexing. He wants you to see his muscles. In order to have his muscles be like that, he has to grip like that, right?
But
He's
like,
trying to show you all of it.
What's with
Oh, we're
the
seeing all
fucking
this.
bush
Yeah.
when like everything
I
else is like
know.
so like that's
I know.
the bait and switch right there.
no, you
Yep.
know, I think he's so busy at the gym, doesn't
Doesn't have time to
for-
trim.
Well,
Oh.
you know he's a swimmer because of the tattoo.
He's not.
You know
Yeah.
the Brazilians.
That's a heartbeat.
That's all that is.
That's what.
Sorry. There's a little swimmer guy right here.
What are you talking about, man?
You're looking at him a lot closer than I am.
So a
It
heartbeat
doesn't mean he's a swimmer. So
Yeah, it does.
Maybe a swimmer died.
no.
Why would a swimmer have that big of a bush?
Looks kind of like
It's gonna restrict.
I'm not saying he's a professional swimmer. I'm saying that he likes swimming. So it's a heartbeat, and then there's like a little swimmer there.
It's like a treasure trail, but like
It's not.
That is a treasure trail for sure.
That's a big treasure.
And
It's a hell of a trail.
I would take that trail.
At least know he's religious with the tattoo,
Yeah.
or not tattoo,
I
but
would
necklace.
first.
He's young because he's got a really narrow young waist.
I know the feeling.
And balls are pretty
no,
up there.
I used to be a workout guru when I was younger, and you have a skinny waist when you're
Speaking
young.
of which, we should all give a toast to Doug. You guys, how much weight have you lost?
62 pounds.
Fucking
Holy fucking
Thank
shit.
you.
Good for
Thank
you,
you.
man.
That was a
That's
fact.
amazing.
As we drink all the
As we
carbs.
drink
all the carbs. Okay, wow. That bush is scary.
Yeah. Well,
That's like,
it's not. It's like not the Brazilian, that's for sure.
but like, why?
It's so
Like, why
dark,
you shave
too.
everything else, and you just.
Italian or
What's
something?
this
Or
stuff
like
from
Greek
Naked and
or-
Afraid?
I'm definitely afraid. I'm definitely afraid.
Bucky's definitely naked.
Well, not even.
I mean,
I like those underwear. I got a pair just like them.
They're colorful.
what kind of room is that? Is that just living? Like,
Yeah, I think it's a living room.
I hope it's not
It
a
looks like it's
7-Eleven.
I think it's like a split level.
Hmm.
Because
No, he's got all one level.
Right.
We're doing this, are we?
my nickname for it is just keep swimming.
Sorry?
Yeah.
Excuse me. Great. I guess that's the thing. Like, you tried to turn it into a thing a couple of episodes ago, and all of a sudden I'm like, well, I guess I do burp a lot.
I finally started saying fetch
What's that?
What?
from me.
Stop trying to
Okay.
make fetch happen.
Okay, I was like, I don't know what this is.
It's been a long time since I've seen that movie.
The head is so purple.
The whole thing's weird. I don't
Oh,
like it.
a
The
big-
hair makes it
That
look
means he
weirdly
probably
like
just
narrow
finished
again,
to
but
get a
it's
good
not.
pump on. You know, I know all these tricks. You do some push-ups
And
so
he's
your
got a
arms are
scratch
pumped,
on his hand.
and then
So,
pull your plunker.
Keelan's mentioned that the head is purple. I'm also going to give it a nickname, Frieza, for all our Dragon Ball Z fans.
Or what?
Okay, or grimace like McDonald's.
Or Grimace, yeah.
McDonald's.
McDonald's.
Well, it's more than a Happy Meal. Isn't it?
I knew you'd be a great guest dog. I don't even know where to start. That grooming's getting fucking
I hate
negative
it.
10.
Yeah, I
I
hate
think it's original though. It's like 100. It's got extensions.
Sprayed it.
It's into the wild.
I like
I mean,
timer mode or something, yeah, or somebody else is taking it.
What's that?
It's like I don't
Urban
care.
forest where it's like supposed to be haunted. And
are you thinking of the Japan forest?
no.
There are a few
Yeah.
in Japan that
Yeah,
are
I know.
said to be on.
Logan Paul knows all about that.
Oh, the
Either
nickname.
or.
too. Let's call him
I think
Lazy
it's a bunch of
Bugger.
bullshit.
Like definitely not lazy. Don't stand here.
I want to see a dick in like a Halloween costume. Speaking like haunted shit.
We
That'd be cool.
for somebody to put a costume on their dick for the whole thing. Nobody's done it yet. Like
Come on.
somebody
I
did.
Well, we haven't asked for
I
new
just stopped
submissions in
saying-
a while either, too. So,
Hmm.
well, What was that, Doug?
They dressed up as an inchworm.
None of these have been inchworms. I don't think.
No.
Not today, but we've seen insurance.
Yeah.
You know what though? Who knows? I mean, you gotta be able to fuck too. You can have a big dick, whether you just go like this. You got a game too. The ball player. The ball player.
All right. Well, who's going? Mitch, you go. You haven't gone first.
First look at first take. The top half is really impressive, but that hair on the bottom, it looks like a terrible wig. Like there's no
So much.
there's no like there's no pattern. It's just like
No, it's like weird.
it's weird.
Is it? Yeah.
Right?
It might be matted.
Yeah, but like,
like slowly going out.
but, like the question is that like
Just
he shaves his chest and his
picking that.
abs,
He
And
might
his
be a
arms.
fan.
but like why shave everything
He
else?
shave his arms.
No,
Yeah,
I said
okay.
upper arms, chest and like biceps. That's
He
right.
shaves
I
his
don't
upper
think
arms.
he
He probably
does
just
either.
doesn't have hair there. I do think he shaves around his nipples.
So like, is he just like? Oh, does he have
Kind
it?
of looks like there's a little bit. I don't
Yeah,
know.
look at see the rash by the cross. That generally means because you've shaved and it's stubbly, and the rash and the cross is causing a.
Yeah, it's rubbing, yeah.
So like, do you think like he
I
just
think
had?
you gotta shave up here.
But like, is it like the opposite? Like, you know how in bald guys just grow big beards? Like he's bald, but just doesn't grow a big beard and just grows a big bush.
yeah.
Maybe.
Just to show that he has.
Maybe he's like, I need to have this. Yeah.
It's just it's a bad.
It's early 20s.
It's a bad.
It is. I can just from here to here.
Um,
That's not just from.
He doesn't have hair yet.
That's a naturally.
But he works out. I would say mid to late 20s.
I
Just
mean,
because it looks like he might have a nice place to live.
I wish I had that physique. To be honest, that'd be awesome. I'd obviously groom my shit, but like, still, that's a good body. Fucking size. Like size, I'll give him 8 because it doesn't. It's not as big as the other ones that we saw earlier. First look at first take. I'll give. Let's go 8.
Oh, you went weird.
Let's go 15.
Order, yeah.
Lighting.
Like how it's first look, first take, and he's like,
Lighting is because I hadn't figured it out yet. I'm still processing. Lighting. I mean, you can see everything. Sometimes to its detriment with the bush. Just that fucking looks negative 10 for grooming. Lighting. I'll give 5. Aesthetics and background. It looks like a nice apartment. There's flowers in the background, so at least it keeps it nice. A little bit. Is this the foyer of his house? Like it looks.
I think it's
Like a
You're
I
mean.
think it's like a
TV room?
There's like a loft kind of.
Yeah,
point in it.
there's maybe there's stairs behind.
I'll give
him
it
on
10.
the side.
And pizzazz, I'll give him 6 because he's a swimmer.
Nice.
And like, is correct me if I'm wrong, but like the heartbeat tattoo on the chest, is that a common tattoo for nurses? Like people in medical profession?
Responders, like first.
Yeah. So this guy could also be a hero. So
What a hero.
what a hero. Thanks, bro.
Trim your bush, bro.
Yeah, I gotta take some time to add up my score. Dougie, let's get the guys out of the way first.
Okay.
well,
Do you want to be a dude?
Huh?
What?
No, you said get the guys out of the way. And I was like, yeah.
We're like, yeah.
Oh, I thought you were jealous. You're like, I'm a dude.
No, don't go in.
At first look, I mean, it looks pretty exotic. Bill takes care of himself.
Yeah.
You know, showing his stuff, the cross, the pat. Decent dick. Because Bush says, I don't care. I give him a 12 for first look. And size, I mean, all these guys are, none of them are chump change. So 15 for size. Grooming, I mean, there is no grooming.
Yeah.
But you know what? Maybe he just went with he's like one of those European women that don't shave their armpits. So I give him a 9 anyhow.
Okay.
Oh, nickname's same the Lauren as well.
And lighting, I think the lighting is pretty decent
Did not
considering
touch any
it's
of that.
accentuating all his muscles anyhow. His dick, it's not focused on that too much, but give him 13 for the lighting. The background, it's just the background. It's nothing terrible. Looks clean. 13. And like I said, I'm going to give him 5 for the pizzazz just to say, fuck it, I'm not trimming for you. You'll be surprised when you get down there, you know, take my chances. So he's got like a 67 total.
So my total after adding it was 34 because the grooming is, God, Justine's really influenced me. She does not like hair, and I'm starting to feel the same. Like it's take care of your shit, guys. Even if you just trimmed it, just like a little bit, it would be way more. But like it's just chaos. The fuck you doing with your life, bro?
Yeah, well, he's too busy in the gym to be trimming.
Maybe. He has no sir. Just say.
All right, first look, first take. I went 6, just because I hate the bush. I'm gonna come back to that a lot.
It's very hard to get. It's very hard to get around it.
Yeah. Size, I went 10 because my TMJ's been flaring up lately, and I feel like I could comfortably suck that dick and it wouldn't hurt. So that's nice.
I couldn't.
Sometimes when your TMJ is hurting, you don't want a big dick.
What's TMJ?
So I've got this jaw issue after I got mugged downtown London. I got kicked in the face a whole bunch. And so my jaw like didn't heal properly, so that it rubs at the joints. And so it just it hurts it to this day. It almost feels like it's like your jaw hurts, but it's like your teeth hurt, it's like your head hurts, and
that causes tinnitus too, right? Bringing in your ears.
Yeah, it's bullshit. So yeah.
Sorry to hear that.
Yeah, it's London.
I catch it.
Yeah. It was a 15 and a 16-year-old girl. I was mugged by children. Yeah.
No,
mugged and knocked unconscious and like by children.
In the fucking river.
Yeah, they almost threw me in the river because the one girl they were talking. I was on the phone with my ex at the time that it happened. And so he heard the whole thing after I got knocked out.
Fun.
And they were like, well, what do I do? I already have a record. And she was like, me too. And they were like, okay, well, let's just go throw her in the river. And it was the middle of winter and I'm knocked unconscious. But some dude saw them knock me out in the park and he called 911. So then they saw the cherries and they're like, fuck, cops, run. And then they took off. And then I woke up kind of and came to a bit from being knocked unconscious and was really dozy and like dumb. And the cops just thought I was drunk bitch in public and arrested me.
Wild, right?
You always have the best stories.
Part of the podcast.
Another dude walks up and he's like, no, she just got knocked out. Like she's just and then that's when, because I wasn't swollen yet. But then all of a sudden like my face started to swell up because like I broke my nose and and so by like 6 hours later, I'm sitting at the cop shop and they're trying to get me to recall everything that happened. And my face is just swelling like a son of a bitch. And I'm like,
did you get the names of those girls or no? Not that you wanted.
They totally gave me the names at some point because I'm sure I have a restraining order or something. Like it's part of just what happens when you
10 years go back. Those, fucking remember me?
Yeah. That's why I started. That's why I started taking jujitsu because I wanted to be able to protect myself if I get into a situation.
Should we tell their names so our listeners can go after them?
I don't fucking know their names. No, they were minors. Like I only got their names because they were in the system already. They had obviously like the one had to.
And how long ago was this?
When they live in 5 years ago in December.
Shit.
I'm almost so mad. I want the names anyway. I won't do anything, but it'd be just nice to plan it out in your head.
Doesn't live here anymore because they were both in the same group home, and the idea is when you get in so much trouble together, you're not allowed to live together anymore. So one got moved to like Kitchener, to a group home in Kitchener. But there, if you in London on the other side of Riverside, that's where the group home is, like the home for the harsh the kids that don't listen, like whatever. And so yeah, that park is I guess very well known. I didn't fucking know that until after. They got $60 on my cell phone, but they threw my cell phone. Because obviously they got caught. So I got my cell phone back. It was smashed to bits. They tried to smash it because they didn't realize that my ex was on the phone until they picked it up and he was like, hey, what are you doing? You can't throw her in the river. You can't throw. And they were like, oh shit. And then they said cops. So they just threw it down and jumped on
it. What he went through at the time to hear you like that, like helpless fucking.
Fuck that guy, but yeah.
Fuck that guy as well.
Yeah.
No, that'd be true for you.
Yeah.
A friend in Australia, he was walking down the street and someone came up to him and they were like, give me your wallet. No, fuck you. But he didn't realize there was a person behind him on a bicycle seat and smashed him in the head. And now he lost vision in one of his eyes.
Oh my god.
That's the shit. It can't just go get a fucking job.
Right? Like, and even that, actually, they might not have even gotten 60. It might have only been like $40. I was at a work Christmas party, so it's like I didn't need money. I wasn't.
Everything paid for it.
Yeah, so I just happened
to. You know what?
I was on the side of the road waiting for a cab. They backed me into the fucking park.
That's why you can kind of understand some. Like, I mean, I know we're here, Canada, no guns, and I agree with that. But sometimes it's like, you know what? Some shit like that. It's like, oh,
If I would have just pulled a gun
Well,
out, they would have been like, all right, never mind, and walked on. Like,
I trucked in the States, and I met some dude who was a good guy, truck driver. He started a business down in Florida, and a real good guy from Trinidad. We were shooting the shit. He got some criminals hit his truck, his smaller truck that he was running, stopped the truck. They banged into him, and then they jumped out and came back to his truck with knives.
Oh God.
And they'd already given him hell like at a stop sign prior to that because he took too long to let a motorcycle pass through. Anyhow, they jumped out, came back with knives, and he said, "Doug, I was scared." He said, "I was scared." He said, "I grabbed my gun," and he said, "and I shot both of them." And he said the one guy was like Stone Cold Steve Austin. He was that big.
Yeah.
And he said he was like screaming on the
he just
ground.
kept going.
He said he was saying it fucked me up for months and everything.
That is
That
traumatic.
guy fucking died.
Oh wow.
The other guy that he shot was okay. He had other charges. They both had other charges. This was in Florida. They had other charges of the same charges from New Jersey. And he said he was waking up in the middle of the night, like it was in the papers. His wife was like wiping sweat off him and shit, like for months.
That's therapy.
He
You need therapy.
He was getting calls from people and messages that these guys had caused so much shit that people were thanking him for what he did. And like this
I think it does better, right? What?
Pardon?
If you're getting calls like thanking you for killing someone, I mean,
Well, because I
weird.
guess they'd caused so much fucking bullshit, these two people.
Right.
And he said he had no reason to tell me this, and it was you knew it was legit. This was like
But if he's holding up to a bunch of truck drivers, yeah, he does need to tell you that.
Oh,
Like,
fuck.
that's good to know.
Yeah,
to
because you need to know
prepared,
as a
know
truck
when
driver.
they're
Oh,
doing
Yeah.
that.
yeah. And he was from Florida, so when he said he went to court, he said,
You know it's serious.
he said
the
the
court is
well,
fucked.
the court, well, he said,
They let everything go.
he said, I was scared. The cop said, they asked him, "Do you ever draw your gun before? Did you ever?" And it,
Right.
no, and he
Right.
said, and he fucking he shot him. He said, "I shot him." So I know it's
it's,
kind of
hey, man, it's like fight or flight is a real goddamn thing. And a lot of people
Sometimes you can almost understand. Like they say, don't have guns. It's like, well, I know. It's like you shouldn't, but in a way, it's like in a certain.
Well, I think the argument with gun violence is that like a lot of the people that have guns are not registered guns owners, right? Or they don't pass a strict enough test, right? I am kind of it's like if you pass a strict enough test,
yeah.
you go through proper training, yeah, you're gonna. But like the fact that they give guns to just
Walk
anyone,
down the street,
Yeah.
fucking
right?
fire.
That's the problem with gun violence. That
Right.
they just give to anyone. So
But now
in that
you
case, so
make
that
it
is a pro gun story to like
yeah.
kind of
Well, it's fucked up. It's what happened though. So,
what?
anyhow, we're away from this guy's dick.
Yeah.
Sorry,
I
talking about
zoned out
big
for a
gun.
second and was like, oh shit, I wasn't listening.
It's okay.
Sorry, we're talking about this guy's. You know.
No, this is part of the podcast. It's like having just discussions. Like it's like hang out with friends while we judge dicks.
Yeah.
Cheers to guns and dicks and.
It's finish your score, Justine.
Did I?
I don't think you
What?
Oh fuck!
This
I
guy
don't know.
got ruled up. I give him a 67
Well,
in here.
grooming, I went like -10.
I did.
I'm sure we talked about that. I mean,
No, I don't think you got the
Alright,
grooming.
well.
You were talking about size.
10 grooming.
You were talking about size and how it would affect your. And then we got into a long tangent.
Oh, that's where we start. All right. Well, grooming was -10 because I hate it. Hate it. Yeah. That's
Sorry
just
about
you're gonna get that in your teeth, and I don't want that.
Yeah.
You're flossing with this guy's tips for sure.
Yeah. No bueno. Lighting, I gave 5. I don't know. It doesn't look like it's a flash. Maybe it's a window. I have no idea. But excuse me.
Drink.
There you go. Yeah, makes sense. I
Peter
get this
Bullock.
now. Yeah. Aesthetics background, I went 0. It's too busy for me. I don't like it. Like my ADHD just can't concentrate on anything. There's too much going on. And I don't really like that fucking coffee table. So there's that. And then pizzazz bonus, I went with 5 because you at least work out. So good for you. So that's what you get. And that gives a total of 16.
Keely.
So I did 15 for first take or first look because that is a big dick. That is a strong man. That is a nice floor.
Well, floor is nice.
Would you want me to put on that floor there, Keely?
Lie on that floor, yes. It might hurt my back, but whatever.
It's gonna be cold
Get
too.
older.
You're gonna get married.
Put a blanket down.
But points off because of the bush. That's just too. Why I don't mind body hair, but that is wildly unkempt, and
It's
I'm
not
not into it.
I bet you he'd say you were pretty.
Thank you so much. For size 8 and 15, because that is a pretty big dick still. Like that's not a small guy. That's not a small member. You know, it's good size. Grooming I did 10 because while the bush is wildly unkempt, he clearly takes care of the rest of his body. Right? Like there's something to be like, you know, some people don't shave and that's like a personal choice. Whatever. Lighting it at 15 because it's very bright. The light hits the muscles in the right ways. So I'm into that. That's cool. And then aesthetically background I did 10 because I don't know, there's just something that's really drawing me away from loving this as much as I could. Right? And it's not solely the bush. Yeah,
it's busy in the background too.
Yeah.
Like even
But it's
the
the floors. So there's
What about a
something like
nickname?
that.
Don't we give him a nickname?
No, I got a bunch.
How about Chewbacca did?
I can't even do it
It
properly.
is hairy.
There you go. That's it.
Total 65 0 pizzazz.
Emerald.
I was a little bit more kind. I was like, first look, I said 12 because you know what the hair with the cross says to me that he's inexperienced. And I was like, you know what?
At least with men, yeah.
He just needs like a little guidance, like someone to say, you know, well, obviously now he knows, you know. But that's
He
just
will
true.
after this. Anyway.
Absolutely.
Sorry, bud. She's picky.
We're all picky. We should be picky. It's
Yeah.
important to be picky.
Sometimes low standards actually helps you have a better experience. Just saying.
Well, yeah.
Oh, man.
It got me.
You're a snob.
I know, but I had to get to that point by lowering my standards. So you know, to find the good and the bad. You know.
I don't really
Where you
have
at?
standards.
Side.
Oh,
I said 16 just because I think that it's, you know, it's
Yeah.
fine. It's manageable.
It's not gonna hurt my team.
you're gonna rate me. No, don't.
Don't. Yeah.
Can we?
Later.
Can we?
Actually,
rate those?
no.
Doug, go upstairs. Doug, go upstairs. We're gonna rate-
Is there a number for technique? I make that.
That's a
Never do
separate discussion you guys can have privately.
You don't want to do it.
Will.
You don't want to do it. Trust me, you don't.
Do you want to shoot a paper and take home so you can rate them as you're driving?
Still here, aren't
Yeah, right.
I? Nice break.
Dreaming, I said 10. Like, I don't really care, you know. I'm just like, whatever, you know.
Hairy bastard.
But you don't want that in your teeth, though.
No.
You come up for air and it's like,
No.
I don't even if it's short.
Like, I don't know. Lighting, I would say I don't know. I just feel like the thing is like it's supposed to be a dick pic, but like there's a lot of like upper
right.
happening, so it's just kind of like I feel like
Cheating.
Like yeah, it's almost
There's
like
very little dick, very much everything else.
No, I wouldn't go and say little.
Fair, also fair.
I think that he knows he's compensating for the hair. You know, he's like, look at the other stuff. So for the total, I said 56. I gave Pizzazz bonus points for the furniture because I actually liked it. I was like, oh, this is like Italian. It doesn't look
You
comfortable.
might be Italian.
You
Yeah.
might be Italian.
Yeah, and that would be normal.
Yeah. I need
I've not-
The cross and everything. You don't.
Yeah,
When I
Well, listen.
big pizza pie and
So,
that's some alright.
When the dick hits your
And it make you cry.
That's so
This one's
fair.
definitely making Justine cry with all that hair.
I
hate
say 59. I don't like the shade of purple.
so purple in that. Oh my.
50 Shades of
violent.
Purple.
All right. I got nicknames Just Keep Swimming, Frieza, Grimace, and the Lauren because the armpits.
European armpit hair, I wrote down. And Chewbacca,
Chewdicca?
Dick.
Chewbacca Dick.
Chewdicca.
Harry and the Hendersons.
All right, I will do my fuck, marry, kill first. I'm gonna marry this guy actually because it's as simple as asking him like, "Hey, can you shave your bush?" And the rest is gonna be great.
But he looked like he's gonna say make me.
Yeah. In which case,
He literally looks
Suck
angry.
my dick.
Yeah.
and I will.
Dick will. And Mitch will.
No, I just. Yeah, I'll marry this one. I will kill the first one, just because that is way too big.
Reminder, first one.
Oh, so we do this for each of these guys? Oh,
Yeah, fuck, marry, kill.
Stop
The
throwing.
reminder, second one.
I'm gonna fuck this guy because I can go to the Jays game with him probably. Go for like a nice little date night, and then marry that one. So marrying the third one, fucking the kill one, or fucking the second one, and then killing the first one. That's my fuck, marry, kill for the week.
I'm fucking this one.
You're fucking number one.
Yep. So I don't really want it all the time. It looks too big. I'm killing this guy because I hate his bush. We all know that. I hate bushes. Don't do it. And I'm going to marry that guy because I like the curve. And go baseball.
Go baseball. Sports.
Yay, sport. Sport.
Keely.
So I'm gonna marry the first guy. I like an uncut and I like a big, so we're into this.
Makes sense.
It's a nice thing. That's great.
Yes.
Look, I've said it before, I'll say it again. It's fucking genital mutilation. No one should be circumcised, in my opinion.
They wouldn't listen.
For your over your cries of
I
horror and
need to
pain.
fuck the second guy because
Not that.
that's a one-time deal. And I just want to see what's going on with the yoke.
The king thing, yeah.
Yeah, curious. I'm going to kill the last guy because I'll never date another Italian. Had a really bad experience.
Dougie.
Also, that bush is just, there's no effort.
Dougie, who do you want to fuck, marry, kill of all these three
Well,
dicks?
Just kidding.
If I was interested in dicks,
Which you
I
are
had to
now.
decide. Just to piss everybody off, I'd fuck that guy right there. Harry Dick.
Number three.
If you don't care, I don't.
Doug is what? Fucking number three?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
So this is number 2.
So what is it? Fuck, kill, or marry?
Yeah. So you still got a
Geez, I killed the first guy because.
All right.
too big.
I don't want it. Yeah, no, that hurt.
All right. And then so you're gonna marry that guy?
If I had to, I'd marry the crooked guy.
Well, we have him. Well, Doug, the thing is, we have him here for you. So now, bring up the priest.
Come on, baseball.
That's like shoot around the corner guy.
And then, Road, our last guest, go for it.
Both fucked the third day.
Was it all the same for all?
No, actually, I would kill dick number 2, and then I would marry dick number 1. I
Oh.
feel like dick number 2 has a lot going on, and I need a flexible schedule. So
Too much.
I'd marry the first guy because, like, I also like fluffy sheets and like
It does look fuzzy.
Yeah.
Nice bed, nice sheets, nice blanket.
I should be able to make the partially happy.
And then I would
I'm gonna
definitely
go get a new sheet.
I feel like I would end up fucking the third guy because, like, I feel like the only time that would happen is like when I'm older and I'm like looking like as a cougar.
Yeah. Fuck him and chuck out.
And Archie style, you'll never even see that.
Exactly. Yeah.
Whatever, yeah.
Little altar boy. Or
Christmas.
an altar man. Altar man.
Altar man.
Holy.
There we go.
All
Yeah.
right, guys. Well, thank you for being on the podcast.
Yeah.
What are all your guys' social medias so we can get you some more followers?
Plug it.
hopefully?
For Instagram, I'm at Emerald Hill Comedy.
So technically challenged. What am I? I don't even know. I just started
Do you have any
Instagram.
upcoming shows?
No.
Well,
Rankings.
isn't this till
The
March?
March.
Oh yeah.
Having a professional comedy show at my place in Port Stanley, Ontario, at the Portside Art Institute. So during the summer, we'll have shows
Cool.
kind of
Oh, yeah.
So
Yeah.
Doug, what's your Instagram?
I don't put fuck all on Instagram, but it's Swales Doug, but there is shit coming, not just you three guys. I do a little coming myself. And I mean by myself.
Your girlfriend is like right here.
Yeah. Well, yeah, let me ask them.
You can still do it by yourself.
Yeah, but I hope
Sometimes
she's
I want
getting
to laugh
some.
more later, so I do it at her.
All right, what are our
That's smart.
socials, Keely?
Our socials are To Dick or Not to Dick podcast on anywhere.
Okay, and is that Instagram?
On Instagram,
Yeah, and
on
Facebook, brilliant.
and on YouTube.
All right.
Because
Oh, yeah, you gotta put the word podcast,
on
yeah.
YouTube. We get some dudes testing out sex toys, talking
It's great.
about. A
You don't
bunch of
see anything
stuff.
really. You just see the toys, but it's
We
fun.
did watch along one time. Whatever happened with that?
We
footage?
keep on talking about the watch along, and we're just
Did
waiting.
we not release it?
We
No, I haven't
it.
done anything with it yet.
Oh, you
I'm
still have it?
also terrible at my job, guys. Like, fuck it. What do you want from me? I have it.
You
I
do?
haven't.
Okay, I don't know.
I'll
I
take care of
deleted
it.
everything, so I don't.
No, I got it.
So follow us. Give us a like and a subscribe. That's the best way to help this podcast. And
Because apparently we're not doing
Oh, no.
it.
Cameron and Doug, do you guys have anything else you'd like to promote? Like, I see you're dueling. Are you an artist as well? I know Danny's an artist, so we promote his stuff.
Awesome.
A qualifying psychotherapist, so I run wellness retreats.
Nice.
What's wrong with this one?
What?
Nobody will
Oh,
ever know. Nobody will ever know.
If you
couple
just
more
judging,
questions.
just judging from this episode alone, what will you diagnose her as, and how could you help her?
Friendly.
All right, what was this one?
Also friendly.
Yeah.
And what about me?
Problematic.
Idiot. Yeah. Love it.
That's what I want. All right. And is there any? So if there's anyone that needs help with that, is there any way? Like, how would they? Where are the avenues they would go down for that sort of thing?
Yeah.
Well, if they wanted to like contact through Instagram at the Port Center Institute on Instagram, we do have like anger management services and counseling for anxiety and depression, things like that. And
Nice.
I actually also lost 100 pounds, so I run like
Oh, fucking good for you.
And she gained 100.
Wow, that's awesome.
carry extra weight around.
You'll be doing that in your entire comedy career.
I knew I was no places. I just needed to find the right. Mom, I'm gonna make it.
Look at me. I'm good at their social. I'm handling all Emerald's social media these days.
I forgot my flip phone.
I'm her
Just
assistant.
throw it out. That's a relic.
Yeah, it is. But it's covered in coffee.
Mm.
Well, that's a good note to end it on.
Yeah.
All right. Cheers, guys. Thank you for the podcast. Cheers, everyone.
Cheers.
And of course,
Yeah, fuck you, Mitch.
Fuck you, man.
Alright.
Fuck you, Mitch.
there we go. Thank you. See you guys later.
Thanks, guys. That was fun.
I've done 3 podcasts.
Oh, okay.
I did Dutch Hall, Pete Van Dyke.
Okay.
I don't know. I'll
I'm
do
gonna
Delhi.
take you
And
and stick you in my bed. I'm filling you up with so much love lead. I've got a condom somewhere in my room. It's 10 years fucking old. I've never even been to the zoo. I fucked so many animals before.